see if I can find a better spot so in the shade a bit. The didn't mention it earlier. I thought I'm going to put this little clip here at the start of my video for the Mount Arthur area. There's lots and lots of different trails all over the place here, so it's easy probably to get in the wrong spot if you're not aware. Probably the best thing to do is have a phone with you and have a look at the Strava heat maps when you start for your location, so you know where your car is, and then maybe put in a waypoint or something on your phone or on your watch if it has the capacity. There's just a lot of trails I found as a newcomer to this place and not being very familiar with it. I could see how someone could quite easily get lost here, so yeah, maybe even take a map. But if you got your phone with you, you know, you got GPS coordinates, and I'm sure Google Maps or Apple Maps or something will help you out. Anyway, enjoy the video, guys. Cheers. Morning, everyone. Today I'm out at Wellington. Just going up, have a look around the Mount Arthur Trail Complex. There we go. Going up to the Trig Trail. A bit of an uphill for the first 600 metres. It's heading back down into a valley for another uphill shortly. About 750 in here. Terrain's pretty rough in amongst all the conifers. So 1.4 in, lots of uphills and downhills. Nice sunrise back to the east. Had to get the sunrise. Nice, beautiful morning. So, for any runners not from the area, Mount Arthur's about the closest place to Dubbo for a lot of runners where they can do hill stuff. There's just no hills like this in Dubbo. So, you just drive the half an hour across, and we've got this. Awesome. There we go, nearly to the top. I have a problem with phone's reception. The view's worth the wait. That'll tell us where we are. Wellesley Geodetic Station. Cool. Looking back down to the south, east in the sun down below, there's Wellington. You can see the wind turbines from Badangra wind farm out there. and then looking back over, getting around to the north and northeast where Dubbo is. Righto. There's Waterloo Trail back down now. Come along a few hundred metres, oh, probably half a k. I know, about 3 k's all up, mostly downhill on this Waterloo Trail so far. It's pretty nice scenery though. Very rocky trail. A few trees down over the track in places too, so you have to be careful of those sticks if you're not wearing sunglasses. And trip hazards. Further down the Waterloo Trail, not too far. Something I should have mentioned earlier, all the trails have yellow spots. Just to make it easier for everyone to follow so they don't get lost. It's a good idea. You have to keep your eye out. Some of them are a bit hard to see as they get weathered. There's a few trees with it as well. Everywhere you go around this Mount Arthur area, it's all ephemeral creeks. Really back out to the road here, I think. We'll go across. So that was Mount Wellesley. I think that's how you pronounce it. That's where I just went up and down. We're going out to the road here, and then we'll go up Mount Arthur. So back on like a fire trail, I think. Yeah, so you come out at the end of that Waterloo Trail, and you can go right or left, go left, also it's pretty much straight ahead out of the track, and take the left option. And then we're heading up, you can't quite see it yet, up through to Mount Arthur over there in front of us now. I love looking up at those hills going, right, we'll be at the top of that soon. Okay, so follow that fire trail, which I think is actually a road, so here you go. Hi Kate. Hi. There we go, across the road and then straight onto the next trail up Mount Arthur. Righto. There we go. Yarraman Horse Trail. Looks like we're running in the American West. A few cactuses. So about 9 k's in on this particular course around the Mount Arthur area. More yellow paint marking the tracks so you know where you're going. Fairly steady uphills, nothing extremely steep. Mount Wellesley was a little different, much more rocky, much steeper in the ups and downs. But so far this has been pretty good. A little bit of a steeper section coming up now, but beautiful forest to be running through with all the conifers. Calitris forest. The ground's a bit more broken up on this track from use as well, so the rocks are a lot looser on the surface. Again, not too much further along than the last time I had the camera going, but just beautiful forest. I guess we call it calitris woodland. The trail's pretty well worn. There's plenty of motorbike tracks, so multi-use park, whether they're allowed to or not. Just keep your eye out if you hear them. Best getting well off the track. There's a few other trails I've been past, so you've got to stay on the Yarraman trail today. You can go, there's a Bundari trail which turns off. It's sort of another trail that does touches, so there's two ways you can go on the Bundari trail. Bit confusing, but we'll stay on the Yarraman trail for today. Bundari takes you straight up to Mount Arthur at the very top, but if you want a bit of a longer run, we'll stay on this one. This is the end of the Yarraman trail. Back on the road, we're turning left, heading up this way, under a bit of a sealed section. Well, we're still going along the fire trail, or it's a public road this one. We hit a bit of asphalt on the steeper sections. We shouldn't be too long, we've only been on here for about a K. There's not too much further and we turn off and head up to Mount Arthur. It might be time to walk. Haven't done a selfie today. Thought it was due halfway through, probably past half. Going hard yards, a few more behind us. Yes, 28 top out here today, so pretty warm. Hopefully we're done before it gets to that point, because we'll be suffering otherwise. Back into it. So we're just coming to the end of the sealed section. This is the fire trail we want to take. And there's a track just here. And the track straight to the left, I think, is what we're taking. Is that right?
I think so.
Yeah. Man of the mountain route. 1K. Let's go. There's Mount Arthur over there. Just running to the top here. And we must go across the saddle, I'd say. Not having been here before, I'm not too sure. Thanks to the Vixens and Kits on Facebook, their Facebook page, for inviting us along. It's good. View back down to Wellington through the trees is just amazing. Beautiful. You can see the Macquarie down through there. There we go. Nice. So, here we go. Barungi Trail. 500 to the summit. Let's roll. So that's not Mount Arthur over there like I thought. This is the one we want. We're going up and up. And the view through the trees is just getting better and better. Something. I've seen it a few times but haven't had the camera rolling to show you. But there's a fair bit of tiger pear about. Oh, as if on cue. There we go. Nasty. Got some pretty nasty spines on it. It will go through shoes very easily. And there's a hook on the end of the barb, so if it goes in, it's a lot harder to get out. Alright. So there's a view down to Wellington. There's a little bit of a lookout here. might tell us how high we are here. Let's have a look. No. Anyway, that's Wellington. Straight up to Macquarie. Burrendong Dam somewhere up the back in the hills. That's the township of Wellington for you. Alright, let's keep moving. That's just a little offshoot. It's another 250 to the summit still. So, this is the backside, looking out to the west. There we go. Mount Arthur summit, Ningana, to rest. That sounds like a good idea. 541. That's pretty good. Interesting rocks. All covered in lichen. Amazing. Beautiful patch of forest here. You can see over the phone tower. That's where we went over to there this morning. That was our first little uphill, or major uphill, before we came back down the trail. There's a nice house out there, that'd be a good view. Good stuff. So, still running further along the top of the ridge of Mount Arthur. We're going back down to the car though, the car park, so this is sort of the long way down. Be a couple of k's back down. But there's some steep sections I've been told, so good training. The track's pretty good up here. Fairly solid underfoot. Patches where it's loose though, so as with anywhere, you've just got to keep your eyes out. Particular trail, you do a big loop. Just go head south for a bit and then you wheel around the mountain to the west. It's a bit cooler on this side of the mountain too, so fairly easy going on this track, although rocky sections are about. Oh, this is good. A few little steps. So, we're dropping down, but we've dropped off anyway off the top of Mount Arthur along the western escarpment. It's beautiful and cool in the shade still, and we're still running through this open forest of cypress pines. Pretty nice. Another trail marker. Bimbadong Trail is where we're going. Right, back to the old reservoir car park, where the vehicles are. More tiger pair. Oh, here we go. This is a bit of rough stuff. Bit torn up by trail bikes by the look of it. Oh, jeez. Nearly. That's a pretty steep section through here. In between the boulders, it's mostly dirt and small rocks underfoot. And the occasional tree root to catch you out. Quite steep. Probably the steepest bit of track I've seen so far. The roof fence beside us, pretty deteriorated, but I don't know when it was built. Oh boy. Okay, reached the bottom. So, that's the Bimbadong Trail back up to the summit. Is yeah, 1.4, and then that's the short way. We came the long way. Follow the other car park up the top there. Hey.